Okay, so this is Shiloh. Um, I have my one corps commander who has the infantry bonus and ammunition bonus. He's getting 2 divisions, 6 brigades of infantry, 4 brigades of artillery. And I've sent 1 division to 2 corps, and they have 3 brigades of artillery, 3 brigades of infantry, well, 2.5, 2 1/3, and the cavalry. Um, I'm the reason I did this. Usually, I go in with 1 corps. I think in the past, the reason I did this is I get an extra corps commander and an extra supply wagon, so my supplies are split. And as you can see, we've got just about 13,000 men. So here we go. They should be able to hold the church. The church is not the problem. Yeah. Oh, 29,000. What? Who are these guys? Huh. Okay, so I do have some friendlies. It looks like the 4th Division and the 2nd Division. 3,000 man brigades. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that's not too shabby actually. And then my units. So essentially, my allied units gave me an extra 13,000, 29,000, 26,000, 16,000 men, which is pretty crazy actually. Let's hope that's enough. And these guys have one of whoa one of my units has reboard farmers. Okay, interesting. All right, here we go. Yep, yep, yep. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, we ended up with 4 brigades of infantry and 2 brigades of artillery over here. I want the 24 pounders right in the thick of it. And we'll send rifle skirmishers. I hate to do this to 1-1, but I have to. Get ATS down here to run. All right, here we go. This defense is more or less going to hinge on 2-3 Grenadier here. They're not the greatest unit. Cover's good. Cover's good. Cover's not quite as good. Advance these guys a little bit. What you want to avoid here is engaging enemy units that are in these trees. You want them to be on the river. I might need to fall back a little bit. Um, you can just barely see the firing arcs. Those guys might want to back up a little bit. 1-1 rifle's in pretty good shape. Mostly because he'll engage anybody over here. And let's accelerate time so that they get here. Oh, look at that oblique movement. That is awesome. And they've got a unit coming across the river towards my skirmishers. A rather large unit. My grenadiers getting close so they can do a lot of damage. And those guys routed. So he started at 2950. He lost 300 men in that attack. He's going to come in again too. Three Grenadiers not going to hold. Ooh, that was close. And here comes Second Corps. I'm pretty amazed, actually, that Cleburne is still standing there. Two, 3 Grenadiers holding, though. Sticky targeting. Shaver's coming in on 2, 3 Grenadier as well. Let's shift 1, 3 Grenadier to that flank. Well, actually, since they're so much closer, they've got to fight Russell. Oh, Cleburne's surviving because he made the trees. That's why. Russell's occupying the defensive location. Russell's kicked out of the defensive location. Yeah, we're still having problems with sticky targeting. Cleburne retreated. Shaver's retreating. Actually, let's have him go ahead and merge. Russell's gonna croak here in a minute. Countercharging with 1, 3 Grenadier. Oh, no, they're not. How are they flanked? Alright, Johnson just folded. One rifle's not going to hold. 1, 3 Grenadiers in the fight though. Wood routed. One 3 Grenadier held him. Amazing, amazing work, guys. If 1-1 rifle can get a good look in on wood, we might actually hold this. Notice that we have no ammo wagons. I'm not sure what that's about, and I'm also not sure how in the world 1-2 rifle is flanked. They're not running. Oblique movement. I love you so much. Look at that. Perfect. If the devs are watching this, you did a fantastic job on that. It took a long time to get here, but it is amazing. We're gonna have ammunition problems in a minute if we don't fix this. Okay. Whew. And so I tried to avoid getting all of my artillery stuck on this side, and what do I get? All of my artillery stuck on this side. I only got 2 brigades from 2nd Division and 1 brigade from 5th Division. All of 2nd Division's artillery and all of 5th Division's artillery. What the heck? That is just frustrating as all get out. All right, let's see here. They're gonna be coming in here, and they're gonna be coming in here. We will have those guys defend there with the 6-pounders and the 12-pounders right behind them. Oh, and don't tell me I got both supply trains too. No. I'm gonna retreat the supply wagons into the field. What'll probably happen is they'll flank me around here on the right. But there's not much I can do about that. 2-1 Grenadier will take the middle. 2-2 Grenadier will take these woods here. Actually, let's fight both of them together. Put the 10-pounders behind them. Yeah, that's the best I can do. They'll get flanked, is the problem. I'll put 5-1 skirmishers out here. guys over here. It's weak at best, but it'll have to do. Oh yeah, they're gonna rush those skirmishers. Not sure these guys have the range. Let's get them into the fight. And actually, if this guy's gonna let me, I'll let the 10-pounders beat him up. I got no problem with that. Watching their cover levels. These. Oh, look at Jenkins. Jenkins is a 1,050-man cavalry unit. That's just harsh. Yep, here they come. Let's move 5-1 forward a little bit and get the skirmishers in position to fire. These guys can open up. Oh, this is perfect. I'm not sure why 2-2 Grenadier isn't blasting Jenkins. Trying to suck Gibson into the open. That's what I'm doing here. Chalmers is going to be a problem. He made the woods. No, not you. Oh, no, no. Oh, cavalry's here. Okay. I'm actually gonna have the cavalry, I think, hang out in the middle. We got more artillery. And the other supply wagon. What? Okay, devs, I've got 2 cores. Okay? You put both my supply wagons on the right flank. What the heck? I mean, not that these guys mind being heavily supplied, although I think we're going to turn off artillery supply. The most dangerous place here is Chalmers and Gladden in the middle. Gibson I can deal with. Jenkins doesn't seem to be too interested in pushing or charging. But these 2 guys coming up through the woods, I can't stop them. I can just slow them down. There, Gladden's in the open, or Gibson's in the open. I should be able to murderize him now. Actually, let's get the 12-pounders right up on this guy, so anybody who comes up on this flank gets chewed up. And there's 2 more brigades coming in. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that was fast. As you can see, the problem here is the middle. These units are battered, but they could walk right into the middle here and push me back. Let's take a look at the defensive positions at the Hornet's Nest. They're not bad. But this line of trees actually here is better. If I can get there before they do. What's gonna, yeah, so the fundamental problem here is what's gonna happen is Jenkins, wherever he is, probably down here somewhere, he's gonna either go straight through here, or he's gonna go around my flank. Which means I need to keep the supply wagons close to my units. I need to pull the scouts out. I don't think these units over here, they're too battered. I don't think they're going to immediately attack. On the other hand, I'm in a really good position and I'm slaughtering those guys, so I hate to give it up, but the right flank, or my left, is going to fold. Gibson is badly damaged, but Jenkins is there. Jenkins did just rout. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if I can get these 10-pounders back into position here. I have to pull their artillery out first in case it isn't obvious, because they're much slower. Yeah, see, it's not just Jenkins. Damn it. And they're moving. Let's see if we can push Lindsay back. And we're going to route these guys to give them speed. Gibson is charging. Alright, let's take a look at how we're doing. 1-1 rifle's caught in a vise here. He can't, even though he's in good cover, he's not going to last. These guys need to bail. And we'll reform up here. The 10-pounders are already in position. I think I can pull 1-2 rifle out and merge him with 1-1 rifle to handle this center defense. We're trying to get Lee over to supply these guys. Artillery on the left needs to fall back. In fact, we're going to go for Pittsburg Landing. I need to get ATS down here. Pull the skirmishers back in. Harland and 2-3 Grenadier and Grant will hold on as long as they can and then fall back. I told you guys to route. Get out of there. The mistake I've gotten into here is that 1-3 Grenadier is too close. He needs to pull those guys out. Same thing with 1 rifle. blasted Avery. Two Grenadier really made the route good. Who charged? Shaver's charging again. Okay. Cleburne's charging again. Tell those guys to return. Tell those guys to return. Maneuver 1-2 rifle on top of 1-1 rifle and merge them. Lee needs to keep going this way to resupply 2-3 Grenadier. And Grant, who needs to shift this way. That's going to leave a hole in my line, but there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, when Tribou hits this area, that's going to determine what happens actually right here. All right, my reinforcements are here. I think I'm going to leave the Reboard Farmer Brigade is going to fall back. The other two are going to occupy these positions. 2-2 Grenadier is going to go here. Yeah. Let's get cooked down here where the fighting's going on. Wait, no. So I'm gonna have a 5-1 rifle route, so you can skedaddle out of there. What are you doing? See, this stuff right here. You see that? So yeah, I charged him, but I didn't I didn't intend for them to chase them all the way down into the river. Actually, I'm gonna route them so they can get out of that. Well, no, they might not. They might get out of the river if they route. Grant's lost. We gotta bail. Let's get the cavalry down here to see if we can push Cleburne back. I might do a charge here with the cavalry. He's already in trouble. If I can hunt him down. Why is 2-3 Grenadier not falling back? I don't know what Grant is doing. I have no idea. Two, 3 Grenadiers is going to be destroyed because they can't get off the river. They won't retreat and they won't rout. I've got to destroy route Shaver or do some kind of damage to get 2, 3 Grenadier free of him. All right. I got 2, 3. I broke 2, 3 Grenadier clear. Thank goodness. These guys need to go around. He's still got a lot of troops on this flank, particularly Jackson is one that I'm very concerned about. I don't think they can get past these guys without taking damage, although these guys haven't done a lot of damage on their own. We'll leave them there a bit more, and then we'll probably have them fall back. We've got the gunboats to help out a little bit. We've got Ammon, who should be able to take a defensive position and block Jackson, although he's got reboard farmers, so he can't fight very well. The situation on this flank, I'm frustrated with, but all right, let's get out of there. I've got no control over Grant. Oh, 1, 3 Grenadier got charged. Two Grenadier got charged. Bruce got charged. I have no idea what Grant is doing. He's like locked in his own battle with these guys. That charge got repulsed. And put Ammon. Charging. Two-1 Grenadier, I've lost control. Guys, you have orders. Grant is still over here fighting Cleburne. Both completely exhausted. Neither one willing to surrender. I'm gonna lose him. I can see it happening already. Ammon's already in trouble. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I might have the win over here between Grant and Cleburne. I'm not sure why they're not moving. How's Ammon doing? Still alive. See if we can get 2-1 Grenadier into that position there and push Pond out. Wiped out that unit. I'm just going to abuse the route command here. Grant's up to 56% morale. %. He should be able to actually get a volley off here. Ammon, amazingly, is still okay. I'm going to shift the 6-pounders down to this flank. Oh, no, 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 no. Get off the river. Get off the river. They're still moving, though, so. Yeah, Grant's actually going to win this fight. That's insane. We need to shift one of the supply wagons. Preferably one that isn't empty to this flank. And since Jenkins is right there, I'm not gonna be able to harass his troops too much. But I can expend some ammo killing them off. So, yeah, Hazen. Get Hazen down here as backup. As long as Grant doesn't run out of ammo, and he won't because he's got plenty. Scouts are actually we're gonna put paid to Pond here. Artillery's getting in the fight too. Yep, Pond just routed. 200 Grenadiers in trouble. Losing too many men. Watch Wood get rejected there. Wow, that was brutal. Oh. Scouts got flanked. I got an hour and 53 of this to go. They're charging. Pond again. Unloaded on Jenkins, took out a couple hundred guys. I might actually have this. I've got reserves. The artillery's firing. Could use some more artillery on this flank. But it doesn't matter, most of them are running out of ammunition.
I don't know whether he won against Cleburne or not, but I'll send him into the rear of these guys. The question is, can they muster enough force here on my left, their right, to make a push on these lines? And I think the answer to that is no. I've got artillery waiting for them. I'm actually going to shift the, I think I'm going to shift the 12 pounders right here. Maybe not. They're trying a charge in the middle. Loomis is hurting. £12-pound howitzers took a hit. Oh, those guys are still in there. We'll get Loomis recovered in there. Oh, yes. Anderson charging. Anderson getting slaughtered. These guys don't have super high morale, but Not you. No, not you. What? Actually, well, no, Jenkins is still out there. No, Jenkins is there. He's 425. I might actually be able to slip past these guys. I have no idea what 1-3 Grenadier is doing out there in the open, but whatever. Drew took it on the chin, that's for sure. Start working this artillery. Fall back! Run away! The next day? Okay. Done. Somehow I have more men than I did before. Oh, because... Oh, I don't know. That's weird. I've never actually seen this before, so I'm going to read it. Interesting. Yeah, something tells me that these guys aren't going to quietly go into the night here. And of course my divisions are scattered to hell and gone. Get these guys out of those stupid artillery positions. Who's there? 1-1 rifle. Okay, so merge those guys. Well, tell him to move up here. Have Bruce take this position. And we go with him. I'll merge those guys. Hazen will be back up. Those guys are okay. Those guys are okay.
Those guys are okay. They're on the wrong flank. This guy needs to get up here. And actually, these guys need to move forward and take these positions. Because he's got more than enough troops to take those guys out, and I don't want my guys getting the taking that on the chin. Remerge all of these units. 5.3 rifles down to 304 guys. Although I have to say he's done yeoman work, so I can't really complain about that. Let's put Jackson over there to see if I can get a spot, and we'll shift Buell's corps this way. I think I can hold the line. The 12-pounders up close. Just here in Harland here, we should be all right. I'll steal Buell's supply wagon. Watch, as that supply wagon comes through here, watch it drain. They seem to be falling back. I may not want to go to the flank. I want to send these guys straight in. Let's have a probe and see where they go. Actually, no, he was back up. It's Bruce, he's going to that one. Hammond can join him. He's already at 50% and still draining. Look at how fast that guy's draining. It's absurd. I have to turn off the artillery ammo. Otherwise we're not gonna...
Wagner. I miss one. He gets flanked and destroyed. Wait, how did Nelson get knocked out? Wow. How did Wagner end up in front of the line again? Very persistent, that one. Somebody was charging, I didn't see who. I don't know what happened to my cavalry. That's an interesting question. Oh, they're right there. Some of them are on the flank too. If I can kill Hardy, then rolling these troops should be relatively straightforward. Well, they're unhappy about that. Did my guys fire? Destroyed their artillery. Shaver charged like an idiot. He's gonna get slaughtered. They've got another. Oh, they got Forrest. They got another 1,000-man cavalry unit. Chalmers charged. Oil got rejected. Ellis shattered one of their brigades. Pond shattered. Look at that. Why would you... Sort of a slow motion kind of crash. Does this guy have any supply left? No. No, they can't charge. That brigade shattered. Can't tell him to move anywhere near these guys. Ooh, Hazen's taking it on the chin here. Hold on. Chalmers folded. Actually, let's have Boyle come around this way. And Wagner. I have no idea what Gibson's doing. Why he's running, or why he's running out into the middle of the field. But I'll have him fall back. In fact, I'll have him come all the way around to complete the encirclement. Smith needs ammo. It's amazing how fast things fall apart for them. All the artillery shooting at Breckenridge. I'm going to detach some skirmishers to take care of him as well. Send Hazen. Jackson surrendered. This cavalry is still dangerous. They could cause a real problem for me. Canister fire from the ironclads. That's harsh. I don't want to lose a supply wagon to this silliness. Or an artillery battery. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's just silly. And they captured him. We'll get ATIS up here to recapture him. Use Harland. Where? Okay. This is going to take forever to hunt these guys down. Yeah, let's just end it. I don't care that much about that. Okay, so I had 35,000 infantry total, which is interesting because I only had 13,000 of my own men. They had 45,000 and 3,000 cavalry. They took 35,000 losses, 112 guns, 1,800 cavalry, and 783 missing. My casualties were 10,000. Not great, but considering how badly we were outnumbered there at the beginning and how close that Pittsburg Landing defense was, I'm okay with that. Although, why my cavalry is 175, even though I had my own cavalry units, I'm not sure why my cavalry units aren't being counted in that. It looks like it counted only the small unit and not my 6-1 scout. Goals, obviously, we won everything. And it's a good thing we did win everything because apparently that's what you have to do to win as the North. I didn't realize that because I pretty much always lost this battle before. But that's good. The 6-pounders, 546 kills. But we took a lot of damage. I lost several 24-pounders. Let's see how we did. Lots of promotions, no deaths, no wounds. That's odd. Huh. Because I could have sworn I saw officers go down. Whatever. Forest guys had sawed-offs, bleh. We got 800 Mississippis. We got a whole bunch more reboard farmers. We got a whole bunch of 1842s. We got a lot of palmettos, which is fantastic. We recovered one of my 24-pounders. Recovered 12-pounder howitzers. A couple of other guns. Nothing particularly useful. We did capture 4 10-pounder ordnance guns. That'll go a long way towards refitting my artillery units. So overall, a pretty dang fantastic battle, especially since a lot of the casualties weren't mine. Although I did take heavy hits. 1-1 rifle, 646 losses, 3,000 kills. 5-1 rifle, 500 losses. 1-2 rifle. Let's see how bad it was. Don't care about them for a minute. So Bruce was the worst. My worst, hardest hit are 2nd Division and 5th Division. Although 1st Division isn't far behind. 6-1 Scout, 869 kills. The 12-pounders, 500 kills, but they lost 5 guns. Yeah, 24-pounders lost 2 guns and recovered 1. Hard to argue with that.
and they got 2,000 kills. What are you gonna do?
Couple of guns each in the 10-pounders. Yeah, overall pretty darn excellent. Okay, that's it. Shiloh, Legendary Union Ironman.